Have you come here for revenge? To steal?
Have you come here to
Thievius,
be
Raccoonus?
gay in my house?
But now I'm more interested
Hey,
in putting
you
an
got
end to your
kick?
avalanche extortion.
Why should you
Sly Cooper, you got kick.
I've got kick. Fiery wheel.
I am a thief.
Oh,
From a
I get
long
it
line
because
of
it's like
master thieves.
the
Kung
kick as an
fu.
attack,
Just a frustrated
like a physical,
firework
yeah, like a
artist
kung
turned
fu
homicide
move, like a.
Ah, I see you're starting to get it. Well, how about this? Palms of Thunder!
To honor your Cooper
Okay, well now you're just kind of being, you've lost the comedic edge of this this conversation.
There's nothing
Panda
funny
King.
about this. Booming chop!
Okay, well, yeah. No, I guess I'm just gonna kill you then. Can I just like run up to him, like just?
Go up and slap him in the
Whack.
belly.
wheel.
Oh yeah.
Fiery wheel!
wheel.
Fiery wheel.
By the way, every read that I did earlier in that bit is exactly the read he does.
Yep. No, yeah, no, I believe it.
Spot on.
I
Played
believe
this game many
9 million times in a row.
Nine?
Fiery wheel. Fiery wheel.
You know?
9, 9, 9. Good morning. You have been asleep for 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? And that's the intro to Portal 2.
Oh.
That was the soundscape of waking up to a broken announcement system that is displaying the harrowing, haunting amount of days that you've been in cryogenic slumber, and then the distant sound of Wheatley, the personality core, knocking at your door, trying to get a hold of the last sentient person in the building.
It's neat.
That's a good game.
You remember when Valve tried?
They started trying again recently. Half-Life Alyx.
Oh right.
I haven't played it, but I've heard it's good.
I forgot their fucking the VR privilege few. With your fucking beat saber muscles. Fucking getting your cool cyber cardio in.
Your
Us
with your
fucking
Windlands.
flabby fucking controller crowd still looking at TVs and shit like fucking babies. Staring up at a fucking mobile like fucking drool
you
dripping out of
stay
our
there in your world of virtual
fucking-
wonder.
our
I'll just be here at my 720p monitor.
Yeah, thin stream of fucking gray matter trickling out of my ear while I'm spoon-fed an experience through a 2D monitor as you experience the wonder that is full immersion in a great fucking haptic feedback suit talking about fucking head crabs and shit. It's cool, whatever, it's fine. Us plebs will be down here going to the 7-Eleven while you're up at the fucking lobster hut.
Oh, my hand moves and it moves. Oh, yeah, have fun with that. My hand over here is just, I don't know, developing carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel fucking twiddling with a fucking plastic nipple on a fucking dog bone.
What? I'm sorry. I'm trying to join in. You're so much more proficient in this bit than I am. I'm so
That's because
wholly
you're
impressed.
the problem, Penelope.
Oh no! It's because I have no room to talk because I own a VR headset. Ah!
You've no room to talk. You go to fucking VR chat, you get to be an anime girl. I'm out here fucking putting wigs on and shit going,
No,
Nani.
you know the worst part about it is I have a VR headset and I don't have room to use it. I used it for like a week, like a couple weeks, and I had a great time with it. But now I'm like, I can't use it until I move because my room is so cluttered, and I'm like, oh man, it sucks.
It's the torturous reality.
It's literally just been sitting under my bed for like months now.
He's got big belly. I'm into that.
He do. He's a panda.
a panda.
He's a kung fu panda.
He's a soft friend. Oh, wait. It's the train from advertising.
Hey! I didn't hear it on my end, but
That's
I believe you.
Good.
Then the plan is working. This is a very similar vibes to the, I think it's Kochara fight in Psychonauts, where it's like a similar calling out the moves as he does them.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a deadly triangle beam. And he says some other things
You
that I
gotta press
can't remember.
triangle.
No, you gotta.
Fuck,
You
my
just gotta.
goddamn, my ulcer. Shit. Can you grab my? I need Pepsid AC. I ate too many chili dogs earlier. My heart ulcer. Ouch. Burning throat.
Hospital.
Acid reflux.
Oh my god. I mean, the struggle with acid reflux is real.
Listen, I'm sorry to
TBH.
I'm sorry to trivialize your struggle.
It's okay.
Retrieving the Panda King section
So I
of
killed him.
Raccoonus
It's like, yeah.
learned about my
Classic bit.
ancestor, Otto Van Cooper.
There's nothing else to
Not
say.
known for his physical
I'm
dexterity,
German.
Otto relied on vehicles
Apparently
aiding
I'm
his
all
criminal
racist.
endeavors.
Ah.
With his designs, Irish
Yeah,
familiar
that's always
vehicles
been a thing
included
about this series,
modifications
isn't
to
it?
the team van.
Apparently, Sly Cooper is all ethnicities at the same time.
Sly
he
Cooper
took
is,
he took the ethnicity slider in fucking Tiger Woods golf
Frustrating Inspector Fox
and put it all the way at
down
maximum.
mountain, threw the Panda
He.
King into
Oh my
jail,
god.
thus putting an end to his
He did,
avalanche
didn't he?
protection
He's
services
he's very
and ensuring the
he's
safety of mountain
nationality
villagers throughout
agnostic.
the night.
He's the future.
My gang and I took a little time off. and
He's
did
the
some
future
shopping in Hong
liberals
Kong.
want you to have.
Oh, here I am again.
Here I am in the future, and everything is fucking
Here I am in the
SJW.
future, and it sucks.
And it sucks, cause it's loser
Sitting here
town.
listening to all these cucks.
Fucking boner squad rolling in. Where
I
all my
hate
gamers
that-
at?
Final member of the team.
I hate that we just started probably one of the best cutscenes in the entire game with the commentary of Boner Squad.
Shadowy owl-like figure.
Just really putting a pin in the energy here.
Is this a strange coincidence?
Is this a
Or
strange?
is
Yeah,
something I'm
it
missing?
is rather strange, isn't it, Sly?
Sly
We
Cooper
care so
in
much about this game, and yet
the Boner Boys.
the
The cold boner of hate.
Sly.
Oh my god.
Have you been hearing the shit that Bentley's saying? I think we need to like move away from him. Like, can we just leave?
I think he needs some. Hey Sly, I think that Bentley needs some time on his own to figure things out. He seems to be getting his wires crossed in a major way. I think he's spending too much time on pole. Did I tell
Oh
you?
my God.
Did I think this is as
Oh
good a
my
place
God.
as any. So Chase, Chase is like so brave. He saved me. So I was working on a project for college, and I needed the this game is unforgiving. I was working on a project about gay history and Stonewall riots and everything, and I wanted to draw a parallel between like the historical kinds of homophobia. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
You good?
Historical kinds of homophobia and the arguments that were around at the time of Stonewall riots, and sort of a modern perspective. But I was having a difficult time finding a modern perspective because Google tends to like hide hate speech,
Right.
even though it's very prevalent. And so like even through Google Scholar, like you're only gonna find sort of academic instances of like institutional kinds of things, and
Right.
it's tough to find like the kind of shit you want to see if you're like trying to find homophobia, you know what I mean? And
Right.
so I was talking to Chase about it, and he was like, I mean, you can just go to 4chan. And I was like,
No, really though.
and I was
God.
like, I mean, I've never been to 4chan. I don't know how 4chan like works. I don't know the fucking first thing about it. Like, where do I go? And he was like, oh, I can help you. And I was like, okay. And so we go, and he's like, so you're probably gonna want to go to Pole. And then I went to Pole, and I was like, oh god, oh, this is where, okay, I get it. This is where like that whole thing happens. And he's like, yeah. That's where all the Nazis are. And I was like,
yeah,
oh,
4chan
okay.
is literally one of the most disgusting places on the internet.
Yeah, it's really
no,
bad.
it is the most disgusting place on the internet.
Yeah, it's really bad. And so he
Shit.
oh, dip. Oh, look at the skid mark he left. Did you see that?
Ooh,
it's fucked up.
That's no good.
Red, can you give me a fucking close-up on that skid mark there? That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, man. Can you just put that up and then have just like in plain white Arial text underneath? That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
So I'm really entertained by plain white Arial text. Just
Yeah.
something about it is just like, because everyone puts so much effort into stuff, and I love effortless nonsense.
I think I did that exactly for the recent trailer for SnapCube merch, which, by the way, SnapCube merch available now.
Yeah, it's a joy.
But yeah,
the
it
merch
was
is really
just
lovely, and you should check it out. Where can I find that merch, Penny Parker?
You can find it at teespring.com/stores/snapcube.
Oh my god, teespring.com/source/snapcube.
It's teespring.com/stores/snapcube.
And that's SNAPCUBE, same as the channel?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so handy, because when I'm looking for my high quality SnapCube merch, I don't want to have to spell. So, I'm bad at it. It's like it's one of my worstest subjects.
I was like, I don't want to put any effort.
Watch the mines.
I'm watching them. Anyway, please continue.
Yeah, no, sorry, you said in the video.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like, I was like, I didn't know how to, like, advertise it, so I was like, I'm just gonna put, like, the most nonchalant energy on this thing. Why is that so hard?
Oh, it's his shadow. That's still fucked up.
Oh. Yeah, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay it all out and just chill ass Arial text.
Plain white.
Anyway,
Arial text.
besides
You love it. You love to see it. It's just nice.
So you went on poll.
We went on poll, and so he was like, all right, well, they're never gonna tell us what we want. Like, I started scanning through, and I was like, I don't have the mental fortitude to like actually go through poll and find something.
Right.
Because there's gonna be so much other stuff that's gonna like hurt my soul.
Yeah, that's like not part of the study. So
Yeah.
like you can't disassociate it with
it's just
your
gonna-
actual like values and emotional
yeah, there's only so much of a
investment.
shield that like, you know, scholarly indifference can get you. And so
Right.
I was like, all right, fucking let's see what we can do. Maybe we can like, you know, I'll make a post or something and ask like what people think about gay people, and like he's like, no, they're gonna see right through you. You have to play on their terms. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, all right, so let me do it for you. And I was like, okay. And so he's like, all right, well, first you have to have a picture to go with your post. So let me just real quick. And then I hear him start typing, and he mouths what he's typing. Anime Nazi girl. And I was like, fuck, really? We're here right now, huh? And he's like, oh yeah. And so we post it, and basically the premise he came up with was so I'm part of this liberal fucking SJW institution that calls itself a place of higher learning or whatever, and they want me to write about how gay people are okay, but I'm trying to like red pill some of my classmates into making them realize that this sort of ideology is being pushed by the left-wing media and blah blah blah. And he goes on this fucking scree, absolute scree. And we're like, and he's like, so I'm looking for some like academic arguments against homosexuality, if that's, you know, if you have them, and blah blah blah. And so we hang out on poll for like an hour, just like refreshing, and it's like just utter garbage. And the best part was watching Chase play the part so well, because he would have to reply to the different posts that came up. And so he would like, someone would come up and be like, you know, these F slurs are, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they like to have sex with poop and like, you know, like all this nonsense. And he's like, this is hardly an argument worthy of academia. I'm trying to find some scholarly arguments here. This sounds like a 5th grader. Like, just like, really like aggro against these people. And it was so fucking funny to watch him like have to reduce himself to that level of like
that's
idiocy.
The thing is that like Chase is so good. I mean, I could stop the sentence there and it'd be fully correct.
I mean, he was
but,
my
like,
absolute fucking hero because I couldn't have lived with myself doing that.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, it calls back similar, and obviously this is a completely different tier of situation, but like it calls back to that whole subway bit we did in the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer where like he is so good at like taking on the role of shit when no one else will for the greater good, you know?
Yeah,
like that
absolutely.
like that subway bit. I mean, it's one of the things we based our like first batch of merch off of. It's like one of the best bits on the channel is just this extended like 10-minute long improv bit where Chase is playing like a shitty customer at Subway. And it's like the funniest thing, but he's so good at it. It's like so visceral and uncomfortable to listen to. And I admire him for it. Like he's incredible.
I was a like that. That's what he always says. He's like, I used to be not so great a person, and like you know, that's where I kind of draw from that for comedy and like to cope. And I'm like, I get that, but like I wasn't
for sure.
I wasn't a good person either, like in the past. But I guess I'm like too fucking stupid to like channel that and not lose myself into it or whatever. I have too many I have too many fail safes up in front of me to like be to be a good person. And Chase is just like at a point in his life where he's like grown to the point where he can access that shitty part of his past and like channel that for the greater good without losing himself or like feeling the immense guilt of it. Anyway,
yeah, I mean, or at least I would hope so. You know, I hope he's not like hurting himself ultimately by doing, but like that's a whole discussion.
Yeah,
I admire him so much.
He's a good friend. I'm really glad to have him in my life these days.
Yeah, me too.
Hey Red, can you put an edit at the end of that section that says it's the more you know, and just at the end can you just tack on Chase? Dun, 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 dun.